How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to the Cosmic Ray channel. I am your host, Cosmic Ray. Today I'm trying to do something, or tonight, I keep say today. Tonight I'm going to try to do something a little different. As you know, I'm not good at this camera, if you will, so my apologies if there's yes, you're right there, my hand is, there's like a little glare, so my apologies. There we go, that might be okay. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Maybe I'll do it like this, so at least you guys think, oh, it's my third eye opening or something. Anyways, yeah. So obviously, don't pay attention to that thing right there. At least I don't. It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely the candle. Right now, I was guided to do something a little different for candle magic, if you will. And let me come over here because I don't want to look like I'm talking, at the candle or anything. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. In pure fashion, love and light. Is there any spirits, any interdimensional beings, anyone that's passed, that's our spirit guides, angels, or higher self, if you will, um, or any entities, or anyone that's even astral projecting themselves that would like to talk or I'm sorry, not really talk, but to be able to have communicate with us, tonight. If you are able to, I know the energy, it's hard to utilize sometimes, but if you can, please feel free to flicker this candle or make some type of movement to let us know your presence here today or tonight. I'll ask again, in good old-fashioned love and light, is there any spirits, anyone that's maybe past that would like to make communication with us tonight? Okay. All right. So there's something that's happening, and I didn't really want to go and talk with this, but I guess when you're getting guidance from your higher self, or if from your spirit guides are telling you to do something, and you should probably do it. When it comes to control, try not to control things. When it comes to spirituality, you may never know what happens. The reason why I say that is because I was hoping to do some candle love with you guys today or tonight. But right now the candle's not doing it. But that's not what I was getting at. I'm feeling stuff like right in front of me, like actually literally within, like my hands are right here, so we're literally within my hands to my arm. I'm feeling like a nice, like good tickle. But that's because I had a thought that ran into my head while I'm actually talking to you. This is kind of how things work in a sense. So I didn't think I was going to do a video on this. I was going to do it at another time, but of course, like I said, you can't control when things like this happen. So, great. So I'm going to go and talk about this anyways. Man. Okay, so I don't think the candle's going to flicker, so I'm just going to tell you my story of what I was wanted to share before. So all this week, I know I've heard there's like Mercury retrograde. I've heard that there's like uneven, like 5 planets or something that's in retrograde. So many things happen in spirituality and spiritual world. Sometimes it's kind of hard to keep up, and I know that sounds kind of bad, but when you got like a family and whatnot, and try to please everyone, I can't be on YouTube all day, and I can't, I do meditate at some point, but that's kind of usually when I do my yoga or Kundalini yoga routine earlier in the morning, and it's not like you get total insights, all day long and every day. So I can't just meditate all the time. So, all right, all this week I have been getting crazy dreams. Okay, I don't even know if I might add this as my story time with Ray or Cosmic Ray type of thing. Um, but all this week, I don't know if you guys have been getting this, but I've been having horrible dreams. Um, I guess that's kind of almost nothing new, but I used to have these when I was a kid. I did have some before my spiritual awakening and stuff, and some afterwards here and there. But I've never had where, let's see, today is Friday. I believe it's the 13th technically because it's like when it's at night and it turns 12 o'clock and it's the next day technically. So I think it's the 13th. Um, no, let's see, two is Friday. Whoops, no. So now it's Saturday. Damn. Okay, Saturday. So basically, for about 4 days out of this week, I've been having what I call night terrors. Um, and 3 days out of this week, well, yeah, 3 days. Three days out of this week, I've had sleep paralysis. Now, I've had sleep paralysis before, and those of you had it, this sucks. Um, but sorry, like I really do not want to show this. Like I really do not want to show this. Sorry. So that's why I'm just like I'm also in disbelief at the same time talking about my story. In my head, I'm like in disbelief. Like I can't believe I'm going to talk about this. I don't like talking about this. Um, but like I said, when you're guided to, you better do it. Um, so all this week I've been having pretty much all this week I've been having bad dreams, horrible dreams. I don't know if that was the fridge. Okay. I've been having horrible dreams. I've been sleeping downstairs, kind of just doing something a little different. So I've been sleeping downstairs, and while everyone else is upstairs, kind of thing. And I have been experiencing stuff in my sleep. If any of you have night terrors, I'm just kind of just go really quick. With you can look it up because everyone has their own experience when it comes to night terrors. So, the best way I can explain it, it's like the worst dream imagined possible, whatever that means to you. If it was something like where you felt everything was so real, so vivid, so I mean, you can explain when you wake up, like the colors of everything you saw, everything was just so real. It was so lifelike that there's something bad happened in the dream, and you woke up, you'd be crying because the dreams that you were having were so real. You really felt like that happened. Sometimes I get weird insights. Of course, being also like in people call it urban shaman. Also I'm an empath too, starseed as well, Heokan empath, starseed, all that. So there are other things that are going on with me too, that I can kind of like foresee, if you will, with intuitive empath or being a little bit of psychic. um, I've been able to kind of see things in dreams as well and have it be real. So when I wake up, yeah, I am definitely scared because I'm like, oh crap. I mean, I've had, I mean, I don't want to say it, but before L.Warren died, like I've had like deep thoughts about her, like a good week and a half before she died. I don't know why. It wasn't like I was watching The Conjuring or watching anything at all that had to relate to her or Ed or any of the movies or books, whatever anything. I don't nothing. Okay, then I had like some thoughts. I don't want to tell you what those are because then you'd be like, oh man, okay, this guy's weird. Um, but I felt like something bad was going to happen, and of course, a week later, she passed away, um, and moved on, in a sense, in the next chapter of life, and I felt like she was trying to tell me something, but that's for me, so I don't want to explain that to you guys. There's something for me and my wife, kind of regarding, just to give you a little hint, it was about with her and her husband. They do. So I'm gonna have to replay the video. I could swear I heard something like over here, but I don't know. I mean, there's people that are outside. Well, and they could be outside. It's nighttime. I don't know if they're doing outside, but there could be people outside. So I gotta listen to the video again. I just heard something. But anyways, I digress. So in my, so I get these dreams, too, that they're kind of somewhat prophetic. It makes me feel that this could really happen. So when I have night terrors, it's very very scary for myself, and that doesn't mean it's scarier than whatever you go through. Obviously, like I said, this is for me explaining my own night terror kind of a thing. And night terrors, you can wake up and they feel so real. So if someone were to die, you wake up crying because you literally thought they were real. You even wake up sometimes thinking that you're still like in the dream, like you still feel like everything is so real, and it takes you like 5-10 minutes even though usually when you have a bad dream, you wake up like, oh, it was just a dream, and you go back to sleep, or you wake up like, oh man, it was a crazy dream. Night terrors are completely different, guys. Night terrors are, if you have these things, night terrors are like you wake up and for good like 5-10 minutes you either cry, 5-10 minutes you like it takes you a long time, considering when you normally snap out of a dream, or realize it was just a dream. Like, from that 1 second I just snapped, you still be thinking about it, like literally, like, oh my god, and it take you a while to actually like mellow out, to realize, okay, it was a dream, calm, relax, center myself, just know it's just a dream, and that was it. Those are night terrors. It's horrible, horrible things. I mean, you could think of like the most deadliest things that could happen to you or someone, and I don't know. And so that's my own specific version. Now, sleep paralysis. Oh man, that was me. That was not the candle. That wasn't me. That part was the candle. That Okay. That kind of freaked me out. Um, okay, so, uh, anyways, sleep paralysis. Okay, is where I may explain this about even shamanic um, journeying, kind of where you're like half in, half out. That's like the easiest way I can really explain it for everyone, of where you're sleeping, and of course there's this paralysis part. So there's this thing where you're not moving. If you felt like your foot was asleep, and you're like, oh, I can't walk. This feels like the tingles and jingles. I can't move. That kind of thing. But it's your whole body, and not necessarily tingles and jingles, but you're just not moving. Your eyes more than likely are awake. Your brain, I can't speak for everyone. It's usually you're alert, um, but for me, it's both. I've been where paralysis, so I can't move. My eyes are awake, and my brain is half in, half out. It's half in the sleeping of the dream, and half it's awake. So in a sense, I will see something horrible appear in front of me. So yeah, I will see like some shadow figures, some of the shadow figures with teeth and crazy, like, just crazy, like, dreams, whatever you think of the childhood, even though you know it's fake, or whatever you want to tell yourself that it's fake, that it's there, the shadow figure, or whatever you call it. You know, the fuck? The, sh- the shadow figure, sorry, the shadow figure, that comes out at you, or the figure, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a shadow figure, just something. It, not like the movie, but like an it, or whatever you want to call it, a thing, or I don't know. I mean, you could be a shadow figure, or just something you can't describe. It could be like something that looks like a baby's face, but you can't even see the body. It's like floating. What the hell? It could be something. I mean, just last night, so Thursday night coming into Friday morning. This is just one of them. I always talk a lot, so let me just keep this short. So, in this, I woke up, right. I was on the ground. This is okay because I was already sleeping, kind of like on the ground, like a little tiny bed. Anyways, so I was sleeping, and my body was like, still laying down. My eyes were open, and I was telling myself to wake up, like move, like move. Like, why can't you move? Like, wake up, dude. Like, what's wrong with you? Wake up. And then, because I had this effed up dream, not to get into the dream, but I had a horrible dream. And I'm like, wake up. At the same time, there was something that's in front of like an altar, like a Buddhist altar that I have. And so, regards to anything that's like a blessing thing, nothing negative could be around this thing or destroy this thing, if you will. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just going to go ahead and say that. So, there's nothing that's going to defeat this thing, if you will. So when I see a shadow figure next to it coming towards me, I'm like, this is outerworldly. This is something else. This isn't what I feel as a normal thing. Um, and I had, it's like as if you had one eye closed, one eye open, but it's not that. Both my eyes were open. And I was like trying to consciously tell myself, but I kept seeing this. So like, I know my brain was like, I felt it was in a dream state, or what people tell you is a dream state. I can't really explain that to you, but that's what was going on. So I'm like having a night terror, wake up, I can't move. I'm like, oh, this sucks. Sorry, my camera did something weird. Like, oh, this sucks. Like, I can't wake up. Like, I'm like almost about to pee my pants on the dream that I just had, and it was scary as f. And here I am. I can't even like move to go to the bathroom if I wanted to. Like I can't move. Like this sucks. Like what is going on? And and I don't know. I don't know what's going on, and I don't get it. I don't know how to explain it, but I will say that I cannot wake up. I cannot physically wake up, move, and then I saw something coming towards me. I'm like, oh, wake up, 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 and yeah, it wasn't happening. And then I don't know, like I felt, what was it? I think it was like Pulp Fiction. Or no, not. Was it Pulp Fiction? No, no, no. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm drawing a blank. Oh my god. All I can think of is Hattori Hanzo's sword. I guess all I can think of in my head. I can't think of the movie right now. Oh, I'm gonna hit myself for this. Hate myself for this. But anyways, it's like her Uma Thurman goes like wiggle your big toe, and she couldn't do it for a while, and she finally did, and then she moved. It was like that. Like I was stuck. I couldn't move, and but I couldn't move at all. So I was like I can't even do that. So somehow it's kind of like almost praying like okay, let me you know either to my Buddhist deities or to the God, universe, source, energy, creation, whatever you want to call it. I call it Frank sometimes just for s and giggles. Um, but I just kind of had to like do that. I had to ask for help, and then, boom, I woke up, and right before this, whatever you want to call it, was looking at me with crazy intent. I don't know. I blessed my house. It's got nothing to do with that. I know there's some psychological thing. I know there's okay, so explain to me, folks, how does a dark room feel even darker, right? How does a dark place feel even darker? Um, I don't know, but right now, I just, oh, God, got that right now. That's why I didn't really want to talk about this. I hate talking about these sometimes, but maybe this is something where I need to start talking about for other people so that at least they know about this stuff. So, just in case, so that's what that is. That's what's going on with me, and that's what's going on with lately this week. So maybe there's something going on in the collective conscious. I know, um, somewhat soon there's like another eclipse or something like that. I don't know if that's going to be where I'm at in my region. I'll be honest, I haven't had it looked it up, right now. So, I don't know. Maybe that could be it. Maybe you guys are all going through the same thing. It's like, oh man, you're just crazy. Get some sleep, man. I'm not on any drugs or any prescription meds, anything like that. In a sense, I am naturally getting high on life. I have a permanent stoner face just from living and from life. So that's why it's a little bit kind of weird for me. If I was high or something, sure, that makes sense, right? But back in the day, I would have to what I call medicate. For those of us who had to actually get an actual card for our things. Um, for our ailments. I used to do that just to feel normal, like a normal person. I would literally, like, I would have to do that just to feel normal, to actually go to sleep without a dream. That every time I would do that back in the day, like way, way back in the day, I would have to do that to sleep without dreaming. So imagine being sober every single day, dreaming about something either good or bad. For the most part, it hasn't been really much of a day where I didn't really dream about anything. Something would happen. But lately this week it has not been that way for Cosmic Ray. So, that's it, and that's all I really want to share. I don't want to get into my dreams in itself, but if that is something you really want, you're gonna have to let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, I am not gonna share with you guys what I think, because otherwise, I don't want to scare you guys. And if somehow someone is not at least 18, I don't want to scare what do people say, the bejesus out of them. I don't want to do that because it's not really for the faint of heart, and I'm sure what I said was probably already scary enough. So and that's it for me, Cosmic Ray. That is just my, I guess maybe that is one of those things I'm probably going to put under the story time of the Cosmic Ray. Who knows? But I know that the candle love for candle magic was not working today, and it was for a reason. And fortunately and unfortunately, it does work out either way. So I'm at least able to provide you guys some content that hopefully that'll resonate with you guys. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to like and subscribe. At least lets me know that you do like this type of content, and maybe something you may want to see more of. And more welcome to feel free to look at my other previous videos as well, and hit the notifications so that you don't miss out on the content that I do provide to you guys. And so from me, Cosmic Ray, I do wish you all love, peace, happiness, and whatever happiness means to you, as long as you're not hurting anyone and taking away their own, inner freedom. So love you all, no matter what you look like, what race, gender, non-gender, whatever, however you feel and resonate for yourself in your own life. That was me, not the candle. Just want to say, thank you so much for your time and your love and your support. So peace, many blessings, as I am, conscious of this lifetime as you are with you, and knowing that we all share this together, that we are one. Namaste, my friends. Thank you.